still. Okay, sounds like it's working. Okay. God, it's bad when you have to check it every time. Golly, man. Come on, the Neanderthal planet, get it together already. Okay, so the world's on fire. So yeah, dominoes are falling. Yeah, strike one. It might get better tomorrow. It's hard to say, but obviously the economy is going to really take some plunges soon. And I was just talking about yesterday that this thing can happen at any time, and sure enough, it happened. So this is just one part of it. There's more to come. When they start doing layoffs, when everyone starts to do layoffs, that's when you know we're in for a battle. So this doesn't mean it has to happen right away. Yeah, this is just a slow sign of things to come. I wouldn't call it like maybe near a depression or something. It's definitely we're already kind of in a recession right now. It was for those that are poor or broke or whatever, 99% or whatever you want to call it, or the 1%, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, whatever. However you want to look at it. Not 99%. I think it's. When I say 1%, I have something else in mind for that, but it's the ones that have the life. Anyway, it's whatever. But either way, yeah. So things are not great. So the dominoes are falling, and layoffs is This is not something that's going to happen quickly. We are seeing signs of yes. It's like the shoelaces are untying and waiting for the fall. So, and then I believe that companies will start going under. The ones that are already kind of weak already. Will start to, like some of these restaurants, even some of the retailers. So we're going to see some kind of fallout. So, and it's funny. I just had a change in my timeline recently, and now this is happening on a personal level. Nothing to write home about. Kind of like a lot of disappointments, actually. It's interesting. I did make a video about it. Of like, I'll just give you the short version. Just wanted to at the beach. I didn't post it, but I'll just give you the short run of it. Of just, like you do everything you can on there to awaken somebody. Like you're like destined, like you're contracted to be a part of someone's awakening process. Let's put it that way. And you do everything on the physical level, and then they just block you on all levels. So you back up, it's okay, universe, I did everything I can. But it doesn't mean on a higher level it's over yet. Depending on the situation. Where you'll know when it's done. If it's not done, damn. And it's not like you can go look in the history book and say of individuals and their spiritual awakening. It doesn't work that way. So if someone's going to be awakened, if their guys want them to be awakened, they're going to be awakened somehow, if they like it or not. A death in the family, who the hell knows? Like a stock market crash. Like the seeds already been planted, and now just wait for the mind to open up. To be more things, more. Yeah, so just. Yeah, I mean, even. Yeah, you just gotta stick to what you feel on your own. Because not everybody feels what you go, what you're going. I don't know. Obviously, no one's been through what you've been through, and they might get their point of view, but you just have to go by your own, feelings of where your direction is going. If you're assisting someone else in their awakening process, and then they push you back, you feel like there's still something there. Most likely there is, and it's just bizarre. I don't know. It's because the world is going to start hurting. It's already hurting, but it's going to start hurting even more. And we just have to see where this all plays out. The other part of this is Oh, the alien incarnation energies. Yeah. Yeah. I might do a channeling on it. We'll see. I feel like it. Simon.com. Private sessions. Scheduler. I have a shop here. Yeah, I can kind of go into that whole alien awakening thing. But the other thing is that or here as I've talked about this here before, but when you're in reincarnated alien here assisting the primitive people, and now some alien incarnation people can connect to the regular people, make some kind of life out of that, and more power to you. But not all of us have that. Some of us like, you're just so fucking alien, you're fucked here. I mean, I went like 10 years not talking to anybody. I mean, I had work. I have zero social. I still have zero social life, but I had zero. Just then, like on the weekends, I probably talk to anyone. Who has that? These people here can't handle. You just can't connect to these people. It's just the monkey planet. There's some element of that. There's obviously feline energies, fish energies, and so on, but there is still a monkey type vibe of just primitive, obviously. And you just can't, not say you're better than anybody, but just like you just can't jive with these people. It just is like, how can you be a player here and all that? Because like, you don't give a shit about any of this crap, this human shit. You just don't care. And how can you like BS it? I guess you can fake it. Some magic can, but I try. You be yourself and you turn everybody off. No personal life, but not that it matters. You're not missing out on anything anyway. Just primitive ape shit, basically. Just caring about the latest music or whatever the hell it is. I mean, talk about like for a personal relationship. Talk about a major downgrade. Like you have to care about shit that you do not care about. Like stuff you'll never ever care about. So that's why I didn't miss it that much. But when you do connect to an individual that or individuals, whoever that have the prosperity of their awakening, that's different. Of course, if they're not there yet, they're just gouging you with a knife. You never know. Yeah, spirit realms, it might criticize them, obviously, but they have it all mapped out in their realm. They can make things happen, so they can be part of someone's like open up the third eye, opening all of this. They can. I mean, they're not going to open all of it up if they're not ready, but they can do some changes where they start seeing things differently. So, and just start to bring other people in, and they can do stuff, and you can somehow run into them or whatever on synchronicity or who knows. If their higher self and their guides want them to evolve, they will find some way to evolve. Let's put it that way. Of course, like I say, being an alien here on a world that's just a bunch of baboons, basically, just thinking their lives are all awesome. The simplest fucking primitive shit, just stuff like that I'd never care about and never did. And but the whole point of us is that bringing the aliens. I'm not afraid of the aliens. Obviously, the world's not ready for it. Well, for right now. And they can show up right now, and I wouldn't be scared at all. It's like, I'm fucking time, get me out of here. Yeah, send me to Pluto or somewhere. Not this place, man. God, it's one thing. This place is challenging. The other thing is like it's just primitive as a motherfucker. It's like a Neanderthal planet. It's even worse than that. It's stupid shit. It's just and you have all these trolls, reincarnated parasites destroying pop culture and everything. It's like whatever. It's like do what you gotta do, right? So, yeah, people can't, all this stuff, connecting guides, because the idea is for us to connect to the multiverse, or the galactic, universe, basically. It's just to open up the front door and just, here we are, I don't know, I mean, we'll wait and see. God, I don't want to live forever here. I mean, it's already bad enough because, like, you hit by a brick wall half the time with these people anyway. It's like, because some of us, so this spiritual awakening, it's also kind of like touched by an angel. I always look at it that way. Or highway to heaven is like, you have like an angel there to help others in their lives, and then they kind of zoom off to somewhere else, whatever. Like where you're touched by an alien. I know that sounds a little weird saying that. It's like, that's kind of creepy, but anyway, or whatever. Or hit by a freight train by people, or you might be, or whatever. I don't have an alien title for it, but either way, it's kind of the same premise. Here's a spiritual diplomat, or whatever you want to call it, spiritual teacher. Here to heal others, heal the third dimensional Neanderthal people, and then they just tear you to shreds. Hit you with a freaking, Mack truck or whatever it is. I think I had a word for it, but I can't remember what it was. It's like ran over by an angel or something like that instead. Either way, they're just, instead of, try to help others in their ascension, they just get clobbered, basically. Of course, I think the Touched by Angels stuff, they had that too. This seems like it's worse, though. Like, God, I'm not getting anywhere with these people. Fucking, they're gonna stay in Neanderthal forever? Yes, no. Well, maybe not. So, you have your doubts. It's, well, whatever. Just gotta go with it. But yeah, it's those in their spiritual awakening. Yeah, that's just the stock market stuff. That's awakening. I mean, even 2008, I had my own, like, I don't know, conspiracy awakening. And for me, it was a spiritual awakening. But 2008 got me to look at things differently. I didn't pay much attention to the news or anything, so I didn't really put a lot of thought into the Illuminati and all that. Then 2008 happened, so I started looking at things differently. So that's what this is. Same thing. To some level, and some are going to go through a massive spiritual awakening and see things a lot more differently. Yeah, so, it's like, okay, we tried to help you. Yeah, it's like individual. I was trying to help somebody go fuck myself left and right. And now the whole world's getting ready to be on fire. It's like, oh, well, we gotta look at things differently now. Yeah, okay. So you need like lava, like blasting through your, living room for you to start looking at things different. Apparently so. Some need to be hit by a nuclear bomb. And it's like, oh, okay, now I'll start looking at things differently. So everybody has their hard-headedness, but it just shows how primitive some of them become. You set their ways. So anyway, all right, we're going to. Last time I tapped into the Orion Council on that, so I tapped into more of the spiritual awakening that's going on, and the future. Well, obviously, I can't go into that shit. We're all screwed. Just that was easy. We just weathered the storm as best you can. That's all you can do. So, right, blessings. See, we had Ryan's. Yes, you have to be yourself. Yes, many of you incarnate to awaken minds, and some of the minds are so used to the old mindset of somebody stuck into the mindset of pleasure, and also just, they're stuck into like a channel, like a news channel or a channel on your TV. They're stuck in a mindset, and they can't break out. And yes, have those around them that are keeping them there. And so, yes, maybe the world needs to fall apart for them to start seeing, like, there's nobody there for them, that they don't have friends anymore, and have to go through an entire rebirth. As for awakening, for those that well, many are part of the third dimensional process. So they're going to go through, it's kind of like an ant farm. They kind of get flooded and then rebuild. They'll find some way of putting the world back together. And some of them are just, a lot of humans here are just designed to keep the third dimension functioning. But then there are others that are here to have their massive awakening. And yes, your guides are involved with it. And the guides are not ignorant. They know what they're doing. They just have to do certain processes so the person does not go completely insane. It has to go through certain, steps. And then they hit the panic button when they break out officially. You can't just have them awaken. It has to go through many mindsets, many breakdowns, and so they have their time of becoming more of who they are. And of course, here, not everyone's going to see it. Not everyone is here to see how that works. So some might tap into it and say, just get away from this person. They don't know how to, just move on and so on. And there might be some truth to that, but they're not always seeing the full picture. They might be seeing a picture that's broadcasted to them, but there's a deeper level that not everyone can see. An individual's spiritual awakening, well, it's just that, yes, who they can assist with others, and also just like they're connecting more to the astral, and their soul can finally advance. And yes, some are so used to third dimensional practices, there's some, sometimes it's a little bit harder to light the candle. But it can be done. Well, they get so fixated into third dimensional thinking and programmings and kind of master it. And now they have to unmaster it. They thought they mastered their way of human. They thought they have it all figured out. And then obviously some of you are here to say you don't know anything. And so those that are hard to awaken is those that they think they have this reality all. And they live like the life of a king or a queen or whatever it might be to some level. And they have a lot of wounds and just narrow-mindedness that are there to clear out. It's like you're clearing out the garbage for them to find with the lid of their cell. Like you're removing the debris of the third dimension. And the wounds actually, the traumas, is actually them breaking out of the third dimension. Like you have to kind of go through this hell of time eventually to have your crown open up completely. So, because you're graduating and you're clearing out loose ends. Blessings.